October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and according to a study from World Population, Oklahoma has the highest rate for domestic violent incidents. Today, a new dawn, Stop Domestic Violence Conference kicked off in Midwest City. News 9's Natalie Cruz has more.
During October, survivors rally together to share their stories of domestic violence with the hope of reaching the community. One survivor tells me she turned her pain into purpose, and an advocate told me the story of her sister, who she says was killed by her abuser last month.
Abuse is the abuse of power and the abuse of control.
Emotions were running high as survivors shared their stories of domestic abuse. Survivors like Connie Street.
From the age of 4, I definitely was introduced to the world of trafficking. I was introduced into the world of domestic violence, things like that. My home was tragic.
Street says because of her childhood, she knew she wanted to help people, so she became a certified nurse sexual examiner.
I wished it wasn't necessary, but it is. But I'm also thankful that the people that I encounter, they really know that I understand and can sympathize and empathize with them.
As several advocates took the podium, one woman, Emily Foster, was there in honor of her 27-year-old sister who died in Maryland last month from domestic violence.
He fed her with the promises that he was going to protect her and love her, and ended up doing the same thing, and was ultimately, she died at his hands.
Foster says she is still processing the tragedy, but knows she must fight for not only her sister, Karen Brown, and Karen's 2 children who were left behind, but for all those impacted by domestic violence.
I wish she would have had more resources, and so I want to get connected so that more women, young men, whomever, any victim of abuse has the resources that they need and know that they're not alone.
If you or someone you know needs help, there are several options available to you. Call the 24-hour Safe Line at that number on your screen. In the studio, I'm Natalie Cruz for Oklahoma's Own News 9.